at this. This is amazing. Thank you so much. I've had nothing to promote.
By the way, you can come hang out anytime.
Yeah, just come play with your dog. Yeah.
Okay, oh God. Is it true that as much as I am like, okay, where should we start? Did we start together? Is a film that I was in...
And you produced, right?
Yes, very much so.
Donnie Darko was the first movie I was ever in. Yeah. Wow. My head lost 40 pounds since that. My head's a whole other shape. That's amazing.
You're a baby.
I'm a little child.
Aren't you a teenager
I'm
almost?
18 years old when we made that movie.
18-year-old Seth Rogen.
Yeah, it was so cool. Patrick Swayze was in that movie. I remember meeting Patrick Swayze on a Razor scooter.
Yes.
And it was amazing. It blew my mind. The whole cast. Noah Wyle was in the movie. It was one of Jake Gyllenhaal's first movies.
It really was, yeah.
And I remember
Maggie?
thinking, I remember this guy's going to be famous. I remember thinking that.
Well, you know what is, okay, first of all, I love your book so much.
Thank you so much. That's so nice.
It's one of my favorite books.
Thank you.
I have B-roll of me reading your book. I would put my mouth guard in at night. Literally, if you want to be feeling the way I feel, which is such just utter sheer delight and joy, if you haven't already, read your book, because that'll be you laughing your head off.
It's a very dirty book.
My daughter is about to have her bat mitzvah in September.
Oh, that's so fast. Has she been preparing a long time?
Yeah, she's been in Hebrew school. Any advice?
Well, that's a good question. My partner, Evan, who I work with, I met him in bar mitzvah class. So what I would say is the people that she's in class with, she could forge relationships with for the rest of her life. And she should just be open to the kids in her. I got nothing out of my, that's me, maybe at my bar mitzvah.
By the way, and you're holding a thing that says drinks.
Look. I'm also wearing a vest that that would be my other advice to her is don't wear a vest because 30 years later, someone might show a picture of her in a vest.
By the way, I almost wore a vest with this, and I was like, Lee, I look like a barbershop quartet.
Oh, no, there's a joke in Superbad where one of the kids is wearing a vest, and one of the other kids is like, you look like Aladdin, and that's based on the fact that I used to wear vests a lot as a child, and I thought they were really cool.
I love Superbad so much.
Thank you.
It is... I'm really glad about the Evan advice because I've loved and idealized your relationship with Evan forever because I feel like I know, and I don't know what your relationship is, so I don't assume.
It's good. It's a good relationship.
But it seems like from the outside looking in, you do everything together.
We do, yes.
And creatively, you write everything together. You're co-directing. Don't even get, I can't even handle how much I love the studio. We're going to get into that. I love it so much. I've seen every episode.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
I was so mad and sad when it ended.
Oh, that's so nice.
And I miss the crew of misfits because I think all we want to do is find partnership in the world.
Yeah, for sure.
And, even just thinking about Knocked Up, and doing, you're in 40-Year-Old Virgin and the Judd Apatow crowd and group, which, Adam Sandler went to NYU with him. So there's some crossover, but I know those are real authentic relationships.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Paul Rudd I've known since that time and a lot of those people.
Well, and great. You made Freaks and Geeks with Judd Apatow.
Yes, I did.
Which is...
Here we are. Yeah, I feel great and so lucky that I work with so many people I've known for so long. And even, a lot of the people on the show I've known for a very long time. One of the creators of the show, Frida, was my assistant. And then she worked her way up to being a writer. And then she became one of the creators of the show. David Krumholtz's on the show. I've known since I was 16. He was in an episode of Freaks and Geeks. A lot of people in the show I've known a really long time. And a lot of the Freaks and Geeks, I was at Martin Starr's wedding a couple years ago.
Martin Starr.
Yeah, he's the best. So, Steven Spielberg, who gave, is instrumental in your life in many ways, as he is mine.
And yours, because, okay, I did not know this. As big of a Freaks and Geeks fan as I am, and I believe I feel like close to Steven, I didn't know he produced Freaks and Geeks.
Yeah, it was one of DreamWorks' first television shows. Yeah.
That is bananas town.
I know. And he was actually involved in it. Like, he watched every episode. He was involved in the casting. He was like, I had to approve you. Like, he's like, because it was one of our first shows, he was very involved in the process of making it.
All right, we have to go to a quick commercial break. I don't want to, but we will get to be right back with Seth Rogen, everybody.